Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. Today we're taking a look at another key car. This is the 1998 Mitsubishi Minica PJ. Yeah, this is one I was very curious about because I don't think I've ever used this car or even really looked at it for more than a fraction of a second in this game, so I'm interested to see how this one turns out. Four-wheel drive, 148 horsepower, 690 kilos of weight. It's got a pretty decent power to weight ratio on it, so we'll see how it does with 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track. It's got to get these 6 laps to set the best time it possibly can. Current leader is the TVR Server LM Edition that set a time of 28.620. For very obvious reasons, the Mitsubishi Minica is 5-speed. The Mitsubishi Minica PJ is not likely to go anywhere close to that. The Minica PJ is a key car, and as we've discussed before, key cars around this track are incredibly slow. So, Suzuki Wagon-R Aero RS 32.876, around there. Actually, you know what the perfect thing for this is? It needs to try and beat the Mitsubishi Legnum ST at 33.457 for the Legnum ST. Can the Minica beat that? We'll see. If not, Honda beat 35.783. I don't think it's going to be that slow. And of course there's the Daihatsu Opti Club Sport, but it has already beaten the Daihatsu Opti Club Sport, so yeah, sorry, Daihatsu Opti Club Sport. We'll find something to take it off the bottom of the leaderboard. I just don't think I know of anything slower than it. Well, I know of one thing slower than it, and we'll get to that, but until then, yeah, for now it's just going to sort of sit and languish at the bottom of the board. It's quite a weird looking one, this the Minica. Yeah, I don't know why I was specifically drawn to this car. There's just something about its slightly strange looks. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but yeah, I just wanted to drive something that, again, I legitimately don't think I've ever remotely even looked at this car in Gran Turismo 2. If you asked me to name every car in Gran Turismo 2, because I've made so many spreadsheets on it, I'd probably get quite far through it at this point, but I could not, for the life of me, name you the Mitsubishi Minica PJ. I could name you the Mitsubishi Minica Dangan ZZ, because I have definitely driven that one before. I specifically remember doing a playthrough with the Minica Dangan when I chose it as a first car, which those of you who you know, have played Gran Turismo for any length of time will know that's a terrible idea. But yeah, no, young minds do stupid stuff. I swear that has a race mod, but apparently not, but I swear it does, so we'll have to discover that. I think it only comes in black in this game as well, which is a shame, because in other, I think in GT4 that car comes in many different colours, because it's the 89 model, as opposed to the 90. Fun fact, the Minica Dangan was actually on an episode of Top Gear in like the 90s when Clarkson was on about key cars. It's actually quite an interesting thing. I think it's a 3-cylinder with 15 valves or something. Like it's quite mental how all the engineering and stuff behind it works, trying to make it as quick as possible. By the late 90s, like with a lot of things when it comes to Mitsubishi, they apparently had given up trying to make interesting versions of the Minica. I think this has like 50 horsepower stock, so it's not going to be quite as quick. What a shame. 31.132. Yeah, I mean, the Wagon-R did have a lot more power than this. I'll say that for free. The Beat did not have more power than this, and it is a lot quicker than the Beat, but yeah, the Minica, it was never going to be quick, was it? Yeah, that last lap though was apparently very slightly quicker. There is a 0.2 in there. Maybe you could push it into the 33s, but you would not get it much quicker than that. 34.132 is going to put it in to 40th place, I believe. Or 39. No, 40th. It goes slightly quicker than the Mazda D-Rite, quicker than Honda Beat, quicker than the Daihatsu Opti Club Sport, and that's all it's quicker than. It does lose out to the Mitsubishi Legnum ST, which is quite embarrassing considering the Legnum ST didn't have that much more power than this does. Over about a second and a half off the Suzuki Wagon-R. Yeah, you didn't expect a lot, did you? And it didn't deliver a lot, so... But still, I got to drive a car that I've genuinely never driven in Gran Turismo before, so that's a win. So that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when I will be driving something quicker. Until then, farewell.